Yo, what up YouTube? What up UFC fans? This is going to be my breakdown of the main event of Anderson Silva versus Stephan Bonnar. I already have a prediction, but I just wanted to break it down even further and explain why Anderson Silva has a big advantage going into this fight. Other than the fact that he's in his hometown, Brazil, which, if you know anything about fighting, when you're in your hometown, you have the advantage, okay? In terms of the weight, yes, Stephan Bonnar has somewhat of an advantage, but he's still lost 7 times to UFC fighters. Like he's lost. Like, do I have to go through this list of who this guy has lost to? Because he's lost to many fighters in the UFC, many fighters. That includes Mark Coleman, John Jones, the Krzysztof Sozinski, Forrest Griffin. He lost in a rematch to Forrest Griffin. He lost to Rashad Evans. He lost to Forrest Griffin twice. And this guy's famous for losing to Forrest Griffin. Like, if you watch the UFC countdown, that is like the main talking point. This guy apparently started the buzz in MMA by losing to Forrest Griffin. So, it's a shame he couldn't win that fight, but he got straight up outboxed by Forrest Griffin. And, to say, yeah, he won 3 straight and he avenged one of his losses, that's all well and good. There's the argument that he's never been knocked out, never been submitted. Therefore, he can take Anderson Silva into deep waters. Now, to me, that's kind of flawed, since he has lost due to cuts, and that's technically a technical knockout where the doctor stops the fight. He's never been knocked out cold, yes, but he's never been in there with a guy like Anderson Silva, who has so many highlight reel knockouts that you can only take so much damage before the guy knocks you out, man. And Anderson Silva, like, real shit, he's so precise with his striking, and Stephan Bonnar leaves himself open every time he throws a punch. He's open for a strike, he's open for a punch, open for a kick, and it's just a matter of time with someone with the precision of Anderson Silva that Stephan Bonnar is just gonna take too much punishment, and he's gonna get knocked out one way or the other, whether the doctor stops it because it cuts, or whether because he's taken too much damage to his chin or to his face, and he's gonna get knocked out. Like, that is the only way this fight is gonna turn out. Stephan Bonnar does have a puncher's chance, but we know Anderson Silva has a good chin. We've seen him take punishment before. Can Anderson Silva out-grapple Stephan Bonnar? He can probably submit him, but Stephan Bonnar probably has the edge on the ground. But he's no Chael Sonnen. Stephan Bonner's not a great wrestler. He's probably going to have a hard time taking down Anderson Silva. And we all know the fight starts on the feet. So, unless he shoots for a double leg right away, he's going to have a lot of problems striking with Anderson Silva. I think that's where he's going to have an issue, because I think he's going to try and actually outstrike Anderson Silva. If he was smart, he would just go for a takedown, but I think he's not going to be able to take Anderson Silva down. I think Anderson Silva has great takedown defense. Even Dan Henderson had a hard time taking him down. Guys like Chael Sonnen, if he didn't get that early takedown in the rematch, he showed to have a hard time taking Anderson Silva down. So, overall, I just think Anderson Silva is too fast, too quick, and too precise with his striking. And it's just going to be too much for Stephan Bonnar to deal with. He might have a weight advantage, but that only works if he's on top of Anderson Silva. So that has to be the key for Stephan Bonnar, to try and take him down and outwork him on the ground. But to do that over 5 rounds is one of the hardest tasks in MMA, and I don't think Stephan Bonnar can do it. So for now, I see Anderson Silva winning by knockout. Easy. It is what it is, guys. Peace out, take care.